I don't want to get too much in repetitiveness about safety and posters. What I do want to talk about is the diversity of the clubs in our schools. You hear a lot about marginalized students, and this isn't happening, and that's not happening, and these kids are scared. I showed up to that Turning Point USA meeting yesterday with Councilman Diamond because those students were having their posters ripped down in the hallways. They were having other students come in their faces and call them racists. And they also had other teachers coming in to spy at the meeting because they didn't trust what was going to be going on in that room. And so Councilman Diamond and I wanted to make sure that those students were just as supported as any other club that we have on campus, whether it be the Black Student Union, the Spanish Student Union, the Jewish Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. We have a huge amount of diversity in our schools. And there's no reason why these kids' voices should not be supported as well. If we're truly going to be inclusive, it means all opinions and everyone. Now, do I agree that we need to be teaching our students the amendments in the Constitution? Absolutely. Do I think that there are certain ways of doing that appropriately in a school setting? Absolutely. But what I can tell you is that student has so much passion for this country and went out of his way and decorated his sponsor's classroom. He had pizza for everybody and showed a slideshow, and the first thing on that slide was kindness and respect. And I hope that those other teachers that came into that room yesterday were pleasantly surprised by the children that were in that room that just want to learn how to love their country more. They want to learn how to have difficult conversations with one another and be able to have civil discourse without arguing or saying mean things about one another. And, last month I was calling for us to tone down the rhetoric. And this is a way to do that by having diverse clubs inside of our schools where kids feel comfortable and passionate about what they believe in. And so you can disagree with Turning Point. That's fine. That's your opinion. But what I can tell you is that one child's mistake on a flyer that he did not get approved by the administration does not define the organization, nor does it define that child. I think we all make mistakes. We're human, and he deserves to have grace. And again, to Board Member Willie's note, we just went through a whole strategic planning process, and the number one item on my plate was school safety, because you cannot teach children if they do not feel safe in the classroom. And so, again, I want us to focus on safety and academics in this board, and if we have a student that comes forward and we have a teacher that's willing to sponsor, we need to allow that child to explore that club. And there were probably 60 kids in that room.